Hey everyone, hope you're having a good morning, evening, night, wherever you are. I'm just making a quick little video to remind you guys to pick up the Vacancy before Rise of Iron drops. For those of you who are unaware, the Vacancy is the Future War Cult vendor fusion, has rangefinder, hot swap, and brace frame. It hits 49 damage a bolt and charges slightly slower than the Thiessen, but because it hits 49 damage a bolt, you can hit 4 bolts for a kill out of the 7 that it shoots on medium to low armor targets. Not going to 4 bolt a high armor target, but here's the thing. The spread, the stability, it's so good you can destroy these people regardless. It's really solid gun. And I know this isn't new news for some. Like within 2 minutes of the vendor changes in April, I was already making the video like, if you don't pick this gun up, you're being silly. It's that good. And with Rise of Iron just around the corner, you have no excuses. Pick this gun up. If they ever nerf shotguns, if they ever nerf sniper rifles, God forbid they nerf sidearms, but any of that shit happens, I guarantee you'll be seeing a lot more Vacancy. Now here's the ultimate question. I know some of you are wondering, will the Vacancy, or any fusion rifle for that matter, be seen in competitive Destiny? Like, are you going to see this at MLG Destiny tournament? Most people would say the answer is no. Any fusion rifle is not going to be used in competitive Destiny. But here's the thing, it's not obvious to everyone. Once private matches release, we're going to have a lot of free time on our hands to just explore maps, try new angles. Hell, I'm calling it now. I guarantee people will figure out how to super bounce. You know, like Halo 2, fly across the map. I can anticipate it using like blink and jumping in between 2 geometries or something. I have no idea how it works, but I guarantee you people will figure it out. But back to the answer to that question. Will fusion rifles be used in competitive Destiny? My answer is not initially. People really need to learn the maps before they become a great fusion rifler. A lot of the time you pre-charge and shoot in a direction where you see someone's highlighted on the radar, and you're gambling, expecting them to be there, so that by the time you're exposed, you're already firing. And again, the more you know the maps, the more you understand mind games and baiting out shotgunners, putting snipers in medium distance situations where they don't want to be, the better you get at pre-firing with the fusion, which is its strong point, insta-killing someone before they even have a chance to shoot back. This role of a fusion rifler in competitive Destiny, it's probably not going to be a popular one because shotguns and snipers are extremely important for either putting pressure on opposing snipers or picking off people who don't pay attention. But what makes fusion rifles strong is they put a unique sort of pressure on the enemy player. Like for instance, let's say it's a shotgunner. Why would they challenge you at medium distance where the fusion rifle is just going to insta-kill them? What they would do is they would push up really close and hope you don't have the time to charge and insta-melt them. Which is where knowing the maps, cover, and baiting is going to come into play. Because if you can force a shotgunner to be out of position, they're going to get fucking melted by your team. Not to mention, Destiny is an ability-based game. Like, fuck aiming, you can just throw a grenade, you know? So with that in mind, you can use the fact that you know that he knows the best chance of killing a fusion rifler is to get up close or extremely far away. You choose your abilities based on that. Like, if they're going to play the farther away game, you probably want to go Axion Bolt so that they're forced not to scope down and shoot you. But on the other hand, if they're going to blink at you with a shotgun, try to make it so you can't charge in time, just throw a, what are they called? Scatter grenade at your feet, and suddenly, not so much of a fun time for the shotgunner. I know I'm kind of getting into meta games and hypotheticals, but these are all things to consider when you're talking about a fusion rifle being used in competitive Destiny and whether you should pick it up from the vendor right now just in case. Well, I didn't expect to ramble on this video. I expected to like say, hey, you should probably buy this gun like 1 minute in and then just stop talking. But you know what? Plan changed on the, what's the word? Spontaneously. That's the word. Plan changed spontaneously. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I'm not putting out as many videos lately. Remember, I'm a student who frequently hits the squat rack, so a lot of waiting on that. Anyway, next video that should be out, 10 tips for high school. So keep that in mind. Look out for it, especially if you're in high school. It's probably a good watch. And I know you're going to ask, the Rumble tournament? It's still a maybe. It's less likely, but it's still a maybe. I might just even wait for Rise of Iron and do it correctly. Charging my laser.
Surprise, motherfucker. Down.
Yeah, you should probably subscribe or I'll find you in Rumble.